Now, these are the commissionings and the flag-offs that have taken place so far. You know, the governor embarked on this to celebrate his 1 year in Rivers State. Now, Honorable Churchill, would you say so far 6 projects were commissioned and 4 were flagged off? Would you say that's a success in 1 year?
Let me just directly go to these particular projects. The projects that was commissioned were the projects that signifies continuity because they were initiated by the former governor of Rivers State. All the projects he commissioned, no one is his personal project, but it was sign of continuity. Now, when you are talking about, he said that is the government of grace of God. Nobody instigated problems to him. He instigated his problem. He knows where his problem started. He knows what is his problem. But one thing I know is that everybody living in Nigeria now, including Rivers State, is living by the grace of God. But for him, there is no success recorded because I know too well that based on, I still say it and I will say it anytime, that Governor Fubara, as the governor of Rivers State, should look into the peace between him and his assemblies and stand with what we call governance. For now, there is nothing like governance.
All right.
And I will say that thank God that he completed the project started by his predecessor. For these ones that he has flagged up now, including the ring road, including the ring road that is his predecessor's projects, that is his brainchild projects. From these ones that he has flagged up, that is the 4 projects that he has flagged up, we pray he finishes it. Because only the repair of erupted roundabout, where I come from, they announced it that it's 2.3 billion. And I don't know the repair of it's just a roundabout that is 2.3 billion. We're talking about corruption. You are increasing the rate of corruption. Well, what we are talking about is the success. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying that for now, no success has been recorded until when I see the unity between him, his assembly, and his local government chairman to ensure that the governance, there is governance in the state. For now, nothing like governance in Rivers State. So you shouldn't be celebrating with Orina crisis people and saying that there is a success. There is no success in his government. All
right. Now, Mr. Ugochukwu, what is your take on we are looking at the governor's scorecard right now. So far, are you impressed by what you see so far in Rivers State?
I borrowed the words of Deputy Minister Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike when he held swear in Rivers State, and the PDP national was about to muzzle him out. He said that we are on ground. I am on ground in Rivers State, and I have information at my disposal. The governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, with all due respect to his office, is marking 1 year in office as the governor of Rivers State today. I don't know if, going by the assertion he made during the banquet, accumulating into his 1 year in office in Rivers State and the 57 years of creation of Rivers State, he's saying that that his success is being attributed to the grace of God. And I say no to it. Despite the fact that we are human beings created by the Supreme Being, and we worship whatever we worship in the name of the Almighty, then using it as an alibi to deceive the people of Rivers State or to make a political statement in Rivers State in trying to tell us now that he's no longer, that the grace of God has abided with him for 3 months because he said that governance, that he started his administration in the last 3 months. I don't know if he has forgotten that. In one breath, he's thanking God for 1 year in office. I don't know which one to follow, whether I'm talking about 3 months in office or 1 year in office. So the governor and his handlers and those who write his scripts, they are really confusing the Rivers people. And the governor is uncharitable to attribute his success to God. God, interfaces with human beings and promotes them through the instrumentality of their fellow human beings. And the governor should be owing allegiance, and his grace, his unmerited grace, let us get that correct, unmerited grace and favor that was showered on him by his predecessor, now the FCT Minister Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike. Because it was because Wike found favor in him that he even attracted so many enemies unto himself, those power, political bigwigs and power players in Rivers State, that he muzzled out of the way to favor Siminalayi Fubara. And today, it is uncharitable, it is ungodly for Fubara not to mention his ascendance and whatever successes he has claimed to have gotten in Rivers State in 1 year without mentioning the name of Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike. It's uncharitable. And he knows it. The governor knows it very well. Remember when the former governor of Bayelsa State, now senator representing Bayelsa State in the Red Chambers, came here, he said, do not forget the human machinery that helped you to power. And today, he is, because I say that after God made the world, he handed it over to man to control. And that control that man has is what is championing the welfare of the world till today. That if Nyesom Wike did not find Fubara favorable and positioned him on this exalted seat, he will not be thanking God today. Perhaps he would have gone on retirement, because any other administration that will come in would have removed him as the Accountant General of Rivers State. So on the developmental strides he has listed that is attributed to him, then kudos to him that he has shown that government is a continuum. Remember, the road on the mantra of consolidation and continuity. And those projects that he has commissioned today are not his brainchild projects. They were started by his predecessor, Nyesom Wike. And those ones that he is to be flagged off, and the three he has already flagged off in the last 2-3 days, it will be his scorecard, signaling his own name in his 2nd year in office, come 2025. So there is nothing to sing praises about. He should not also continue to deceive our people, brainwash us by the mentioning of the name God. Remember what Kamal said. Kamal said that religion has been the opium of the people. When the leaders want to deceive the people, they use God. They tell the downtrodden people to come out and be staring at the high heavens, thinking that God is there. But when they want to deceive us, they will not remember that God exists. So if he wants to mention God, he should bring the name of Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike as the man that made him, as the man that made him stand where he is today, as the man who owes his allegiance and probably his life too.
All right.
So, and that is what would have made me happier. But good thing, I'm celebrating the governor for his 3 months in office and not his 1 year in office.